Thing is, I gotta figure this out real quick and see if this is actually going on. Because I have no idea. Because I have no idea if this is going on or not. Okay, I think it is working. Let me just double check and see if there's any background noise so that I can do this real quick. I think it's up. Let me just play a clip right here. If this is actually, if it plays, I'm gonna be crazy. There's plenty of time. If you guys could have heard that, then you got yourself a little bit of a preview. Oh, oh, it doesn't play. Oh, break my back. Ryan, thank you so much for joining me, dude. I think I have a little bit of a delay. I kind of want to stop that actually. All right. I'm pretty sure this is as good as it's gonna get for me without me wasting any time. So I'm gonna just copy and paste this. It was a test. I'm just gonna roll with it. All right. So this is as good as it's going to get for me for now. Um After I post this in the Machinima Boom Base. Boom Base? Yeah. We'll just go with that. And hopefully I can do this. Can I? I can. Oh wow. Can't wait for this to randomly get disliked for no reason. Anyways, what's up guys? Um I am this is Bound to Smash with no context. What I'm doing right now is I'm literally recording. So this is kind of a preview to the preview to the preview to the preview. This is probably the best way I can do it, showing progress and all that stuff like that, I feel, and talk about a bunch of other garbage. Like I won't talk about the scenes, obviously. That's up for Friday. You guys will find out what each scene means, but probably see how I machinimate stuff. Oh, there he is! Hold on. This is important. Wait. Wait. Give me a second. I need this. Let me read this real quick. Oh, tomorrow's the last day. Hold on. Actually being serious. These spirits are so bloody important that it's crazy. No. Yes. No. Give it to me. I want it. I have to read this again. I never really pay attention unless it's something like this, because the speed demon stuff is actually pretty important. Yeah. This is important. I cannot miss out. I'm gonna battle one person and then I'm just gonna move on. The reason why I pay attention to the spirit stuff is because of potential transformations in the show. It's to give the little spark and all that garbage like that. Remember in Smash 4 where the certain stats and stuff like that, like look at K. Rool right now. K. Rool's like shining like green, which is very important to me because it just shows off a little bit of a radiation without me having to put any special effects myself. Oh, so oh, I missed. But yeah, that's kind of just me just like, this is important. Like if I don't, oh, get out of here. Like look at that. Like that's like, look at the effects on Diddy Kong right now. That's something I want. That's kind of why I pay attention to this, like the spirit board a little bit. Get. Come on, don't get. Jesus. Yeah. But that's kind of why I pay attention to it. If it doesn't pop up again, I probably will just move on and just come back to it tomorrow. Because they're supposed to pop up. It's like Waluigi, Quickman, a bunch of other garbage. They're not coming up. I'm not going to wait a whole 3 minutes. Alright. Oh, this is it. Bound to Smash with no context. This is the first thing I always do. I love doing that. So, what I'm going to be doing when it's closer to the time of the episode being released, I'm going to not answer my phone. I'm going to, oh my god. I'm going to answer my phone. Alright, I'm going to, just record some of the stuff with no context. It's up to you to figure out what's going on. I can't obviously record on top of the recording during the stream. This is just me going into the vault and saving the replays as is. Because I kind of got halfway through the episode, but I have to re-record some stuff. And there's that. I'm pretty sure I stopped halfway in the episode before the fight scenes. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to potentially just do the fight scenes myself. Perfect, okay. This is where I last left off. But, I'm gonna have to redo this. This is the one I have to redo. Redo this one. I'm gonna keep that one. No, I'm gonna redo this one, why not? I'm gonna redo this one. I have this one. So I'm gonna delete this. And I don't know what the limit is for how much stuff you can have on here, but I always end up deleting everything after I finish like recording it. Even, especially the long ones. Like the long ones I really need to just like, I gotta get you out of here. So basically this is what I'm doing for the night. I'm just gonna be talking about garbage. Maybe main characters a little bit. I'm also planning on doing commentary over my own stuff by myself about why I chose certain characters and stuff like that. And it would just be another way just to create content. It'd be its own video. It wouldn't be like a live stream. But yeah, I have not looked at chat at all. But yeah, that's kind of why I paid attention. But yeah, that's exactly why I paid attention to the spirits and stuff like that. It was extremely important because transformations, stat boosts, everything that can make the game come alive or what makes it tied to the game, in my opinion, can actually change the outlook of what I feel could make the game or make the show come more to life. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not gonna say anything about the the story mode in this game tying into the series. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah, that's kind of it. So, hey, what's up? So, everybody, hi. This is Bound to Smash with no context. I'm just gonna be recording a bunch of stuff and basically just this is how I machinimate, kind of, and I'll just talk with you guys and stuff like that. Because I'm not really doing that much tonight. I was gonna plan on finishing the rest of the half Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I want to get a head start. I'm halfway done with the episode. I just need to make sure that some things are fine as it is and all that stuff like that. So there's that. All right. So I'm gonna take a look at my thing real quick. I'm just really happy. I'm so happy that this actually worked out for me. You know what? I can actually like let the music play because I don't have to be kind of wasteful and barren. Let me just turn on the music because it is kind of quiet. I'm dumb. Welcome to the cave. Right. So yeah, I'm grateful that I can actually do this without because I have Sony Vegas in the background and stuff like that. Like if I was on OBS, I'm 10 million percent certain that it would pick up the recording of the lines. So there is that. Let's do this scene first since it's the first one that I'm actually missing. Real quick. And I really don't need to do anything else besides just have these two on stage. The one thing I will say that is annoying is that presetting the rules. Uh-oh. Don't give me buff Ike. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, well, this is just basically like how I usually machinimate. Not really like how other people would. Because like everyone's different. Everyone has a completely different style of how they usually machinimate when it comes to just the basics of the whatchamacallit, the basics of like what your limitations are to what the game allows you to have. So I kind of play along with it. Like, here's the thing. There are 3 shows right now for Smash Ultimate that are a really good film to study. And it's Smash King 2 Decades, Smashers, which is, it's not really, it's just like, it's a text. It's text, but the show does a fantastic job of panning, cropping, and showing the capabilities of what you can do with the camera. You know what I mean? Like his fight scenes, I forgot the guy that makes it, but his fight scenes, he also made an episode today, so Smasher Z, sorry. So Smasher Z, his fight scenes are incredible, the angles are great, and he really does push the systems like when it comes to like the limitations of what we can do to its potential. And I feel like he's just scraping the surface, if that makes any sense when it comes to that. And those are the only 2 I can think of at the top of my head. I did say 3, but those 2 are the ones that do it the best out of everyone. So I'm trying to, do something similar. I paused it right now so that it doesn't waste any time for when I'm recording actually, because it only records in-game. Like say for instance, I was talking this entire time and Marth and Ike were still standing still. That's just time being wasted. So if you're doing something or you walk away from this television or some garbage like that, just pause it because the recording also pauses, quote unquote, or the time in the match also pauses. So there's that. Big Chatterbox. I have to remember what I did here. I'm 1,000,000% certain. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this, and next time,
keep your eyes open.
Permanent, and then
keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Alright, I just did that 3 times of 3 different intervals. I did it fast, I did it medium time space, and I did it extremely slow. And doing that 3 times gives me the chance to work it at different angles. I'm going to do it 2 more times just in case if I don't like it, because certain times at certain paces really does matter. And
Keep your
that
eyes open.
is probably the one thing that I need to work on, is understanding that you have to take a pace for yourself and understand that
Keep your
it's
eyes
just it's not as dry and cut as it sounds. Oh, let's talk about Marth. Oh my god. I've always hated Marth. I'm just talking about like when it comes to his like look at this piece of shit. The day is mine. Yes, it's yours. The thing is just like writing a character like a rival, not a really such a rival. Oh, okay, yes, Marth is the rival, but writing a character such as Marth, or writing a character so early on that despises the main character, in my opinion, is something that is a normal motif in most like shonen animes or animes in general, or just like main shows. They're just like, oh, I am the best and you can't prove me anything wrong. Like Bakugo, for instance. I'm not saying that his character is mainly based off of Bakugo. Like, he's just self-righteous. He's the prince, you know what I mean? He's a prince. He's been around since Melee. He's a top tier from Melee, and he's dropped from Glory, quote unquote. But in my series, he's always been on top. So that never changed. And so his ego is extremely inflated, but he's very troubled. And there's a reason why he's a piece of shit to Lucina. I won't say why, but that's not until much later into the series. That's not till much later into the series. That you just need to understand that there's a reason why he is the way he is, and I won't explain why, but that's it. I mean, like, Marth is just like, I don't know how else to put this. Did I save that? I really hope I did. I'm over here talking about Marth. Marth is just like a character I kind of needed in the series, and kind of tie it in with, like, you know, it's just ironic, you know, like, it's more ironic than anything. You have a character from the main, like, the actual series, Lucina, who was brought up and thinking that Marth is the hero king and led his people to save the land from big evil monster. But in my series, it's the exact complete opposite. I mean, yes, Marth is considered the hero class, but he's completely arrogant due to the laws of the world. Alright, the next thing I have to do is this.
Stop battle.
Dude, unlocking all the music, or not unlocking all the music, I don't even have all the music yet. I don't have everything in this game. I've been playing it like crazy, but getting the main quest, I played this game on the hardest difficulty possible, and I regret everything about it. Don't do that to yourself. If you actually love yourself and you care for your well-being, don't play the World of Light on extremely hard. Don't do that.
3, 2, 1,
Don't do that.
go!
But yeah, it's just ironic that, you know, and also the character is related to Lucina in the franchise when it comes to like a descendant. Like Lucina and Chrom are the descendants of Marth, if that makes any sense. So that's it. Okay. Alright. And there we go. That's it. And I'm glad that Chrom is in this game. Like the reason, like the main reason why. Let's talk about this right now. Actually, why not? So, for context, there was a lot of things wrong with the original Bound Smash when it came to the pacing of the story. When it came to the pacing of the story and all the characters that I could have used or that should have been in the game weren't in the game. Obviously, there were a lot of things that I wanted to implement. Like, there was a Lucina mod that actually changed her moveset, and I wanted to use that for a certain time in the script beforehand, which is still relevant to Bound Smash, but I wanted to use certain mods and stuff like that, but my Wii U got updated to the point where I couldn't do anything anymore. I couldn't like hack on the Wii because it self-updated. I tried buying other systems, or I didn't buy other systems. I tried buying a system from my friend, but he was so like, I want these mods, you know, I want to keep these mods for myself. And I was like, okay, alright, sure, whatever. You can have the mods if you need to, but can I borrow? And he said, sure. And then turns out a piece of shit actually gave it away as a gift, and I was like, you could have gave it to me. I needed it. So there's that. That's the main reason why I kind of fell out, because I wanted to use the mods for it, because I still think that as flawed as the camera system is in that show, when you have all the mods to have free camera and all that stuff like that, and literally all the mods, it could be just as good, if not better, than a Smash Ultimate right now as it is, especially since modding is still going on for Smash 4 at the moment. But that's the main reason why it kind of fell apart. Like, the story was like too fast-paced. There wasn't enough time for me to develop certain characters. It felt like certain characters were just having like motives for no reason. Like Lucina wanting to be the best Smasher in the world. That was episode 0. Like, why does Lucina want to be the best Smasher in the world? That is the thing that begs the question. You know what I mean? That's the thing that you gotta think in the back of your head. It's like, why is it why? You can't just want to be the best just to be the best. You know what I mean? It made no sense to me, and I was just like, well, I need to do something different. I need to at least give these other characters a little bit more life and stuff like that. Their reasoning why, and that's why Chrom. I'm so happy Chrom is in this game. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. But anyways, let's not talk about that. Damn. Okay. Okay. Dang, turned too fast.
Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna do that walk cycle again twice, because I don't know if I want to do the normal walk cycle or this garbage. Doing it by yourself is also really hard, but there is also like, this is the walk cycle I want. This is the walk cycle I want. I can make Chrom just a little bit faster, but other than that, that's as probably as good as it's gonna get when it comes to a walk cycle. Because everyone's walk cycle is completely different, and it's kind of hard to do it, especially when you have to find the right timing for it too. Because there's a difference between like slow walk, fast walk, and then like everyone else's walk. That was a really good walk. That was a good walk. That was a good walk.
You'll never defeat me.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted just like Chrom is there in the series. You would know Dragon Rider, like Chrom's reasoning for helping out his daughters, because why not? Because like that's their blood, you know what I mean? But then you have Marth, who despises Lucina. That's just a trait. That's not even like a spoiler. That's just as is, you know. But that's kind of the main reason why it felt like the story was going off, like, you know, in a tangent, and it was just riding itself into the ground. So there's that. Other characters will return, but like some certain characters, like Corrin, for instance, Corrin got a completely overhaul and redesigned of her character. Originally, like, since this is not a part of the story anymore, originally I wanted her to be working underneath Ganondorf to try and kill Wario for suspicion of something that he did, which is still a part of the series. It's just a different context now. And well, it was mainly Ganondorf and Palutena, and like her motives of doing it is because she's under the influence of Ganondorf, because mostly Ganondorf because he doesn't want to deal with that shit at the time, and he was just like, all right, man, look, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, all right, now here's the next thing I have to do. This sucks. This really sucks, and I really don't want to do this. I have to make one called Quick Record. We'll just call it WarioWare. Yeah, we'll just call it WarioWare. There's certain items I want off though. I'll keep this on. Take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off. Take these off. Take this off. Ooh, that's a this is important. No context, but that's important. That's a main story. Everything that you're seeing turned off right now is actually kind of important to the series, so I need to find this. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else can stay. Smash roll. Sandbag. Let's turn that off and turn on food. And that's it. I think I'll keep everything else on, but everything off is a main item in the series. Fun fact. Alright. We won't have it on. Have hazards on as well. We'll have regular garbage. Let's call that WW for WarioWare. Yeah, it's always just like the thing that I decided to do before I wrote any of the script, because this is what basically what I did. I had this idea in my head and I was like, oh, this is a really good idea, and I just wrote the script. I didn't write any characters like why or anything like that. I had to basically start over from scratch before I wrote the script. And so before I wrote the script or the synopsis or like the plot points for the first arc of Bound to Smash, I decided to work on 6 characters, motives and whys, and why they're important. Like, there are 6 main characters in the series in the first arc. It was Wario, Lucina, Chrom, and then you have K. Rool, Corrin, and Mewtwo. Those are the 6 characters that I would focus on the most, and I decided to write on the side on their motives of why they're doing this and what are they doing with their lives and why they're doing it to begin with, because that is muchas importantes. Very important. Right.
Ice climbers.
Nah, we can have that. But we can have this. And we can have... This is important. This will be...
Pikachu.
I think that's the female Pikachu one. Wow. This thing. Jesus. I'll have this thing. Since I don't really have a need for him, actually, wait, no, it's Toon Link. I get those two confused. Come here.
Bowser Jr.
Nani? Yeah, dude. Welcome to Bound to Smash with no context. I'm recording stuff.
3, 2, 1, go!
Why are you jumping in place? What do you want? Give me that. Ah! Give me that. I think this is actually one of my favorite parts of the entire series, or my favorite part. So I'm recording basically for WarioWare, and WarioWare is just like well, no, like the not important stages. I would say the not important stages. Ooh, I messed that up. It's whatever though. It's completely random, so it's whatever. And you bet. Yep, that is. It is an introduction machine. There's gonna be 2 of them though. I put hazards on, so I'll probably just turn off this one. This is the one that I had last time. It's like 75N, Mario Bros, WarioWare, both WarioWare stages. Like those are all part of WarioWare. Cause I don't think no one ever really uses those stages, and I don't think they really serve a purpose outside of just like a game mode. You know what I mean? Like a place where people can just sit down, or not sit down, excuse me, to go out and exercise and have some fun, and potentially prove their high score and all that garbage like that. So this is why. That's kind of why I do it. Where am I? Okay. If I die, that's the problem though. That's why these computers are really easy. Do not kill me. I really lost myself for 2 seconds. Ooh, hold on. Idea. Please don't be calm. Okay. In the meantime, I'm just gonna beat up some people. Yeah. Perfect. He's gone. Donkey Kong is. I was wrong. Alright, let me start killing these guys. Shit. Alright, perfect. So this is what I would do. Pichu, come up here. Come up here. And there's Donkey Kong. And he only did it one time, and he's... Okay, no. Multiple. Alright. Enough shenanigans. Let's kill these guys. There's no actual timer. Please die. And there's Duck Hunt still alive. Don't kill me. Okay. I really can't see. Please, Duck Hunt. All right, I'm gonna kill this peanut up over here. Never mind. Don't have to do that. Never mind. I have to do that. Okay. Come on. Come on. You serious? Come here. I can't have 2 minutes on this thing. Okay. All right. There we go. Get out of here. Purposes of this isn't trying to win. It's just like to create like the illusion that this is just a part. This is just a LAN center. Excuse me, not a LAN center. A convention center, which is basically what WarioWare is. So it'd be like 75 and Mario Bros. I do not know how to pronounce that stage. Maybe Nintendogs, the living room. It's a big living room with dogs. I don't think I'll make that as a stage, but like that's a part of WarioWare. You know, those stages that just have like black backgrounds and all the stuff like that. Like these two stages are the only two stages I really can't think of that would have a purpose outside of maybe a LAN center. Oh, no. So we have those two taken care of for that. And now I need to go back to record for the WarioWare scene, which is right here for gamer.
Start the battle.
Get this garbage out of here.
Wario. Pikachu.
Oh no. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my tumbly is rumbly. Yeah. He had one in Smash 4. He had one in the old Bound to Slash, but it wasn't a key plot point. Like this was like WarioWare existed and it was a part of like, you know, Wario did have like WarioWare in Bound to Smash, the first one. It was just like, oh, you know, it's an event center and Wario owns it, and that's how he makes money in the world of Smash without like being with being passive and all, because the main way to make money in this world is by fighting. So they would enter tournaments and everybody would get a certain amount of money so that they could live. Obviously, if you came in dead last, you wouldn't make any money, you wouldn't make anything at all. But if you got put on an expedition match and you were on stream or you were live in front of an audience, you would get paid more regardless of your win or loss, and your win or loss determines of how much more money you would get on that match, an exhibition match. Ugh. But this is kind of how Wario makes money passively without being a piece of shit. But I mean, still is a piece of shit. He still steals. He does that. Still does that. And that's also Wario's why he enters the tournaments and stuff like that. Like, this is the first arc, so there's a tournament that comes up, but that's not called the Bound to Smash tourney. That's all I can say. But, look at the little walk. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of the main, that's Wario's why. This is Wario's why. Wario literally enters the tournament so that he can, like, help his business out. He still steals, because he's evil, nasty man, but that's kind of the main reason why that's a main world, you know, like one of the world buildings. Like, other places exist, you know, for an event center, quote unquote. Like, yeah, Mario, we got like the Mushroom Kingdom Cup or some garbage like that I was actually putting on paper, but that's it. Oh, you mean for the camera? Of course. I always label them. I only have up to 3 at the moment, because at the moment right now there was only real, like, here's the thing. The only reason why I would have like a lot of characters on the screen would basically just mean that it would just be for crowd control, and it would just be there for people watching matches and stuff like that. So I only have a max of 3 people on the screen at a time, but I can have 4 or 5 people on the screen if it's so needed. Plumber Corp to fight off evil lads. This stage, yes, balloon fight. This is the stage I was talking about. That could also be a part, because it's just like, there's a big black background. There's no real read. There's like big black background, big black background, big black background. You know. All right, but anyways, the next thing I have to do after that is okay. This is the next thing I have to do. It's Newport City, but okay, this isn't the right one.
Start
This time I won't let this drag out for 8 million years. Because the last one I let that bad boy drag out for 8 million years. Oops, wrong one. Alright, and that's it for that scene. Oh, but we'll come back and do it again. I have to do it 2 more times. Lots of focus and concentration. Okay, perfect. I'm also glad Wolf is in this game. I'm also glad Wolf was in this game. I just decided to switch the roles a bit. Because there was no... Wolf wasn't in Smash 4. And I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea how Isabelle and Wolf could potentially be a couple. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Anyways. Nah, they aren't a couple. Not in the first episode, at least. Now, you would assume that Wolf would have the hots for Isabelle. He could, he couldn't. You know. Oh boy, here we go. This is the one thing that I dread the most. Oh well. You've had 8 million years to rest. It's about time you start to awaken. 8,000-year-old controller. 8,000 years. Alright, who's the least amount of movement? You're the least amount of movement, so you have the least amount of camera time.
Isabelle! Mario!
Okay. Now you're going to see how I end up growing a actual third arm, because I am the best at doing these things so much. Because, you know, 3 arm. Because I need to grab whatchamacallit right here. Oops, wrong one. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now this is my favorite part. Oops. I have to, like... Okay, alright. Now that we have that to muscle memory. Wrong one. Okay, awesome. And this is it. Isn't it really awkward to film these? Sometimes. Are you talking about like this right here? Or just like filming this in general? I don't think it's that awkward. Like, I think that having the audio on standby and having the music on so that it doesn't turn off. I usually listen to my own music, but I can't because it's not on the it's not attached to the whatchamacallit. But it's not that bad. I can live with it. We're almost to the good stuff though. We are almost to the good stuff though. We are really close to the good stuff. Alright. So that was it for that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to re-record this right here, which is kind of important. It's not that hard. Like, recording these aren't awkward because I know for a fact that it's just giving me the opportunity to upload something else. And it beats just sitting here not doing anything else by myself in solitude. That's usually my main problem, is that I would record these, but I wouldn't be in a call or anything like that. I would just be like in my solitude. So talking to myself or talking to you guys is kind of just a way to keep myself sane and give me a little bit more of a drive to make this as great as possible, instead of just, you know, not doing anything at all, or doing it in complete silence and wait for the video to upload, because that's what I have been doing for the past forever now, is I've been just doing it in silence. I have not said a word to anybody about this. Bound to Smash literally appeared like one day. I was just like, it wasn't just like one day. I had to rewrite everything. I had to rewrite all the characters' Ys, etc, etc. And then I just was like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm just gonna upload it. Okay, perfect. Okay, awesome. And that's it. But the good stuff is the fight scenes, which I'm going to try and Galaxy Brain myself. The good stuff is the Galaxy Brain plays. It's not till after the good stuff. Now, here's the thing. I want to make these fight scenes really good. I really do. And I feel like they have the potential to be good after studying two different films. Smasher Z does a fantastic job of like using the camera angles and the reason the camera angles, and using like, all right, here's this one fight scene I love the most. There's a fight scene in Smasher Z that it's Bowser versus Donkey Kong, and Bowser's like fighting Donkey Kong, and then he calls Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong runs onto the stage as if the stage is a lot longer than Final Destination format, and it was really, really good transitioning. I was like, oh my god, this stage looks a lot bigger than what it appears to be, and it was great. And so that's something I kind of want to do. Now on a stage like this, where you can obviously see the pillars change and stuff like that's going to be kind of decredibly hard, but I kind of want to play around the fact that it could change. The stage will change over time. Not actual stage over time, but like Marth will get knocked into the different area, and then it's a different part of the stadium. That is the idea for one of the fights. Same thing with Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong or Bowser. You know, that it was so good. It was so good. Transitioning on that was fire. Could not believe it. All right. Okay. Let's go back here. I have to go back here and record one more of WarioWare.
Start the battle.
I don't know whether to have Wario. Now here's the thing. Like, I have there's a reason why characters wear the same clothes, and I haven't really gotten to that yet. But like there's certain characters like here, look, like, alright, so why, like, I remember a long time ago in one of Tiger's old videos, her Q&A was that why are characters wearing different clothes to simulate realism, so that, you know, you wouldn't be wearing the same clothes every day now, would you? There's a reason why I always use default, always, not because they're actual trophies, but there's a reason why, and it's hilarious. I'm not gonna say anything though, but it's hilarious. Anyways, so, like, but Wario is one of those cases where there is a reason why he's wearing two different clothing, because it's like this is his default skin, and this is the Wario Land skin, just like Mario would have like these two right here, or Link would have this one and this one. Like, this is the Tunic of the Wild, and this is just Breath of the Wild Link. You know what I mean? There's a reason to my madness, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyways, I think I'll make him wear this just for canonically. Am I gonna do this for canon? Yeah, let's do this for the canon. Why not?
Isabelle.
I'll do it for canon's sake. Okay, have this over here. Perfect. And I'm just gonna record the scene. Okay, awesome. And that's it for that. It's kind of really easy. This one's an easy one, I don't really have to do that. I hate this. Hold on. I hate that. I think the one thing that I despise about recording with Wario is that Wario always will charge Waft, his down B, and I hate it. Because that is also the main reason why I always use his default, because Wario's thick would start to expose after time to let you know that his Waft is about to be ready. That's kind of why. But I also didn't like that. It just changed rapidly. Like, one scene Wario would look completely different from the other because his thick is being exposed. That's kind of the main reason why. hate that. That's why the main reason why I use the default a lot. But what are you doing, phone? Oh no. Someone is texting me. I don't even know where my phone is. I think I ate it. Okay, whatever. It's good to be back, by the way. It's good to be back. Alright, and now we're gonna go to the Arena Fox Inn, and let's do this simple fight scene since I'm deciding to redo it. Super simple. Where is he? There he is. Pac-Man does not play a role in Bound to Smash except for being the punching bag. You will always see him get destroyed. Oh, dude, that was so close. Right, okay. This is usually how I fix this. This is usually how I fix this. I let Pac-Man still. No, Pac-Man. Come back. I usually throw the characters up into the air and hope that the character that the action I was trying to do originally would work before the percent gets too high. And now the percent is too high, so I have to kill Pac-Man. Okay, alright. Oh, I forgot Final Smash Meter was on. This is an easy fix. I only had Final Smash Meter on for certain... Oh, Mario. Okay. I had Final Smash Meter on for certain scenes beforehand, but it's not that annoying. I might have to turn it off though. Right. Okay, now this is how I usually fix this. Okay, cool. And we did it. So that's a basic fight scene that I can pan around through different settings because it's not a major fight. I can have them do multiple things. I can have Pac-Man start to beat Mario in the beginning and then cut back to a different character talking because it's not a main fight. It's someone talking over the fight. And it did look pretty cool. The beginning did look really nice, but that's just a little bit of a little bit of a teaser. How did you get in? What did you mean? But yeah, that is Pac-Man. Pac-Man is a punching bag. One bag for each punch, please. Let's see. Alright, the next thing I have to do is do this. And I really wish it was a different format. The other thing that I dislike the most about this game is that... never mind. With the stages, I think they did their fine job, but like, if there was a way to put platforms on existing stages, like just regular platforms, like say for instance, like in the editor, if there was like a way to like put platforms on a stage, or just to make it uniquely different, I would nut everywhere. Okay. But anyways, there's King Me. There he is, and that King Me is not a major character, but he appears in the entire series. One punch bag. Dragon Rider gave me a devious ID. Alright. Last time I had a villager come down, and I cannot find villager now. There he is, he's on top, he's below Wario. And I use this one. So let's talk about King Me for a second. So okay. Okay, hold on. Come over here. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll pause it real quick. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Oh man, I messed this up. Okay, it's whatever. Ooh, I missed it. Okay. Here we go. Get a little bit closer, villager, so you can be in grabber and positions. There we go. Wow, he's heavy. Okay. Alright, and I think... Ooh, almost died. That's something you don't want to do. Almost killed myself. Is that a son? No. The villager is just a villager. Villagers aren't really that important. There are a lot of them, but that one works underneath the special, what's it called? I wouldn't say... Alright, let's just... I wouldn't say that... I already said that the villagers aren't really that important in the series, but all of them basically are secretary to somebody, or they own a certain business, like landscaping, real estate, selling houses, being like, you know, like the renter, stuff like that, like Tom Nook, etc., etc., and they always help out, but that one is a part of the melee force. I don't have a name for him at all. He just shows up and helps out tournaments and stuff like that for King Me. And King Me, obviously the title itself will let you know that he is the king of all the Miis, you know. Let's do this, and we're gonna get Diddy Kong on here. I'm fairly certain that I have to download this right quick, actually. Here we go. My favorite Greek, Bowser's back. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. And he did a fantastic job too. Alright. Where is Diddy Kong? He's not that hard to find. He's one monkey. Unless he's really hard. I really hate this. There's a lot of characters, and this is what I fear one day. Where is he? There's no way. Diddy Kong. Oh, there he is. All the way on the right. Oh my god. Getting old. But yeah, it's just like the main thing. Like, I have a bunch of other stuff, you know, like the world building in this is just obvious, but like the first 2 episodes is kind of not dedicated to letting you know, but it just lets you know that there is a certain amount of authority in the world. Like, there's Palutena. There is Palutena, who is the exact figurehead and the ruler of the entire Witty of the world, aside from Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And then you have the lead tournament organizer, which is King DDD. What's up? It is I. And then you have someone that falls into the King DDD, which is Zelda, you know, assistant TO, tournament organizer, you know. And then you have the council, which is not a council, but it's more so just like the other group of smashers that help out. They're all, most of them, or all of them actually, aside from DD himself, is a part of the hero class, and that's like Mario, it's like Mario, Fox, Captain Falcon, Donkey Kong, Falco, Yoshi, Luigi, Ness, etc., etc. So like those are the characters that help out. But no, DLC, I have a place for them. This is also like, ooh, like Dragon Rider, that second episode, remember with that whole entire plot point, that big plot point of what happened with Chrom and where they were fighting is extremely important for all of these characters down here and DLC. But anyways, let's just have a random character on here, like Kirby. He's small and can fly around. Lone, my friend. Hello, welcome to the stream. I have to, okay, too far. Perfect. No, he slipped. Okay, alright, and I think that's it. Get out of here. Would there be any character you want as DLC in the series in particular? To be completely honest, I'm so happy with the cast of characters that we have in the game as of right now before DLC came out, that everything was just a bonus. Like having Chrom, K. Rool, or who else? Having Chrom, K. Rool, Isabelle, and Incineroar, and a bunch of other characters too that before DLC came out. Let's just take a look at this. like those are the characters that I like. K. Rool was the one that I've always wanted, but like everything else that they have, like Snake and they brought back Snake, they brought back Pichu, the Belmonts and Ridley. You know, I'm satisfied. And then there's Piranha Plant, which is also DLC. But then like, you know, Joker, I predicted this guy coming into Smash. I knew he was gonna be in there because of how tight Sakurai was to the main developer of the series. And then Hero was just like, oh my god. Fun fact, I wanted this character to be in Smash, but I didn't think, I was doubtful to have him in Smash. Like, when I was writing the synopsises for all the major plot points for Bound to Smash in general, the 4th arc in Bound to Smash is called the Hero arc, because I had assumed that by then Hero would be in the story, and if he's not, I would give the role to somebody else in quote-unquote this area of characters DLC. I'd give it to somebody else, but still keep it as the Hero arc as a commemoration for me wanting Hero in the game. There he is! There's Goku! So, but if anybody else comes into Smash that I wouldn't really particularly like, I'm already happy and content when it comes to the series, but when it comes to the main game, anybody else that comes in is a blessing. And I'm greatly satisfied. Like, this guy, I've been wanting him in Smash since the beginning of time. Okay, but anyways. Let's get this on.
Wario! Captain Falcon! Luigi!
Goku with the do-rag.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oops, I messed up. Okay. So there are spectator spans. There's spectator stands. What I have. There is Doom. I did want Doom. I low-key do want Doom. If Doom's in the game, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this character, aside from him being evil. But other than that, I have no idea. I wouldn't say evil, I'd just say like more of a, just like a, that's the motif of that character will be he swears a lot.
Luigi! Wario!
Oh, look at the stage floor layout, dude. So good, dude. So Diddy Kong appeared from the left, so I want Wario to appear from the right. Captain Falcon! Okay, alright. Alright. That's Captain Falcon, this is Luigi. I'm trying to make sure that this is as good as it's gonna get. I'll have to put Luigi right here so that he can bounce off the wall. Perfect, okay, that's enough distance. So Luigi will be right here, where he's gonna get up, and Luigi's gonna turn around, spot dodge, and he's gonna. I really wish that this is a different layout, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Perfect. Alright, I like that. I'm gonna have Wario dash first, and Dude's gonna do this, and Wario's gonna I'm gonna do a fight scene, yeah. I'm a huge Doom fan. See, I would love Doom to be in the game, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, I think there's more of a chance of literally Master Chief appearing in this game than Doom Guy, to be honest. Master Chief appears in the game, I'm gonna throw up everywhere. Starving to death, will not eat until Machinima is finished. Okay. Alright. This is the fight scene now. Well, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna have Wario come up onto the stage. There's two different fight scenes that's gonna happen, or two different scenes. I'm gonna delude to the fight scene next after this next scene, if that makes any sense. Oops. I didn't get a chance to. Alright, here we go. To get massive air, I have to literally wait for the bike, which sucks. I have to wait like a good couple seconds. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. This. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I love this. Okay, perfect. And that's how I will start it, but other than that, I think that's fine. As it is, I will do the fight scene after this next scene so that I don't forget. The fight scene will probably be after I finish this next scene, so that's fine. I have to do 4 fight scenes in this episode. There is, and what I mean by 4 fight scenes, I don't mean 4 separate fights. I'm talking about like 2 fights in the entire game, or the entire episode. But I have to record it 4 times, and I usually don't like fight scenes to drag out for too long. Like, I like fight scenes that last about a good minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes at the longest, because it's very hard to keep your attention, especially since it's wellly scripted, and or the choreography can become stale really fast if you don't have a vivid imagination of what certain characters can do in certain situations. So there's that. After that, I'm going to definitely record this next scene. Hopefully.
Start the battle.
Okay. Perfect. Now we have. I really hope this isn't the same layout, but we have Zelda. Actually no. We have to have Ike first. We have Ike. Zelda. Mewtwo, and for a limited time only, with your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, you too can be the ultimate life form and plug these bad boys up. These Joy-Cons, I think, alright, here's the thing. On a small tangent, I think the Joy-Con controller is not that bad for recording stuff. You just have to map out a button layout for it, and I do not have that, actually, unfortunately. But, let's use Double Sunday for now. But it makes so much sense because, like this, alright, Marth's the least amount of movement, so he doesn't do anything in this scene. Oh, I'm reading this. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I agree with that. I do have to play the newest Doom though. Alright. My favorite.
3, 2, 1, go!
Look at this layout, dude. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're gonna have this come down here. Have Mewtwo. Alright. Well, I'm touching both controllers, and I'm like, where is Morth? Okay, just to save time. Okay, this will also be the scene for the next one. So how I'm going to do this is, these same characters appear in a different scene, and I don't want to stop recording this and re-record it later. I just finished recording the first scene of this. I'm going to do it again, just to make sure that it's perfect. So, I'll turn Marth around. Oh, super sensitive. Jesus. That's the only thing I really hate about that, is that it's super sensitive, but it's whatever. Alright, this is Zelda. Just make sure that this punching distance away. That's the one thing I hate. Oh my god, please, Marth. Let's do this again. I'm using one hand too, so it's kind of hard. It's a lot easier for me to do one hand on a GameCube controller, but I'm using my fingers now. Okay. Come on. Come on, please. Please, please, please. I'm touching it with so much care, like a child. Okay, now that scene's finished. Perfect. Alright, so like I said before, these same characters appear in a different scene. And instead of stopping this recording to go back... Actually, you know what? I should stop it. I usually stack them, but this time I'm not going to because of the time, how long it would be. So I'm not going to stack them. Instead, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm also going back and forth between my audio and the chat, so...
I cannot afford to lose.
Okay. Yeah, that's 4 minutes. That's not that bad. I re-recorded it twice, so it doesn't really matter. I don't care how long it would take. Regardless of whatever situation it is, I have to record that scene a grand total of 16 times just to make sure that I have every single angle, I have every single character of 2, 4, 6, 8. I have to record it either 8 times or 16 times. One of character angle, one of character free camera, which is very time consuming, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Don't remind me about Three Houses, please. I'm trying my best. I literally have the money to buy it, but I told myself that I wouldn't buy it or play it until after I finish this episode. That's my reward until this is done. Okay.
Start battle.
They didn't have Lucina and Pichu walk into the stadium, so we'll do that first. On top of Captain Falcon being here already. And... a Toad. A Toad. One Toad, please.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, alright. I'm gonna have Captain Falcon stand on top of here. I'm gonna have Lucina and Pichu walk cycles. Walk cycles. Walk cycles. Walk cycles. we'll just do that. Okay. And here's Captain Falcon, which I will drop down from right here. Ooh, it's gonna be hard. Alright. Perfect, okay. Alright. Can you hear that? No, okay. Oh. Alright, here we go. This is my least favorite part. I will taunt to let myself know that this is whatever. Okay, perfect. Oh, Jesus! Falcon! Child! I'm not a big fan of this layout, because the platform is too small, and I don't want to, like, preoccupy the smaller side. So we're just gonna leave it as is. Oh, you saw Leffen too, I bet. There are a lot of Miis in this game, or in this show, that I have named after popular celebrities in the actual real-life Smash community. You will soon see that. You'll soon see that they are all in the series. It's not really. It's a giveaway. Where the heck is my second controller? Right here. Oops. Captain Thick.
Captain Falcon.
And last but not least, my favorite, the Toad.
B-Roller.
Oh, this is such a better layout. This is such a good layout. Look at this thing. Oh my god. This is a really good layout. Look at the man on the statue. He's doing his best to hold that thing up. That's the strongest man in the galaxy right there. That's my dad. Anyways. I have the Toad in here just because I can. So I have Toad facing this way, Captain Falcon facing this way, since he's already here for some reason. No explanation. People move. No, Lucina. Huh? Oh, she can fly. Jesus, Pichu, please stop swaying back and forth. Okay, I have to actually hear this real quick.
Show me a moves.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, cool. Oops. All right. All right. I just realized that I have lost probability. I have lost the probability. No, I'm gonna keep it. I don't care. I have an idea. Captain Falcon. He's a child.
Show me a moves.
Jesus. Okay. All right, here we go. Push this in a little bit. There we go. We'll have him sit on the center. Right, cool. Now all I have to do, this is the longest one because I have to stick on the stage. The only reason why I have to stick on the stage is because it's randomized. Now, I placed myself in this situation because I wanted a better layout. But, because I am a cave, because I am a cave, I have to actually try and make this all work as possible until later when I can roll for the stage. And that could be good or bad. Okay, I'll have him sit up there, his friend sit up there, and that sit up there next time. Okay, for now I'm just gonna put Captain Falcon up here, and I'm just gonna go over here and pause this real quick so that I can at least save myself a couple seconds of editing. Jesus. Perfect. All right. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna redo. Oh. Whoop, too bad. Alright, I don't think anymore. Alright, that's at least a good, like, 7 minutes of my time recording each character. But that's okay, though. I have to roll for the stage. This is probably going to be the last thing I'm going to have to actually record, because rolling for the stage is going to be annoying. Toad. Yeah, I knew it. It was about 8 minutes. Which is fair. That's fair for a big scene like that. Especially since I was going back and forth to learning about whatchamacallit. But that's okay because I'm willing to look past that. Okay. Why 3 stocks? I have 3 stocks mainly because I don't want to create another one for whatchamacallit. I should just create one for one, but there are times where I feel like I would record something, right, and it would be on one stock, and I would immediately throw myself off the stage, and then I'd be like, this doesn't look that right, and then I'd be like, I have to record it again. So that's why I have 3 stocks, just in case if I second guess myself onto thinking, oh, this first one didn't really look that good, I'm just gonna redo it just in case. That's kind of why I have 3 stocks on, because it gives me a safety net as to me thinking that I would redo it than just having to do it at all. And plus, like, I didn't want to make another one just for recording fight scenes and then just recording itself. So I just decided to combine them both together. I mean, I'm gonna have to now, because at this point I have to change the knockback in something, and I have to turn off the final smash meter, so I'm probably gonna do that right now. Because I just finished that scene, I just finished the Mewtwo scene, I just finished the whatchamacallit, so now I have to do the fight scene. And this is where my imagination will come into play beforehand. So let me just, unless I have it somewhere in here, nope. Set to none, set to none. Hazards off, and we're gonna have the launch rate cut in half. Oh wow, we're not gonna cut it in half. We're gonna cut it. Yeah, we're gonna cut it in half. Because before it, Smash 4 would just be like, it would be really. You could cut it down to like really low, but I'll just take it down right here. Hopefully that'll take it. Look at this. This is not ominous at all in the slightest. This has nothing to do with how I perceived at what stage to go. I have no idea what the picture on the right is. You got me all kinds of fucked up. Anyways. So yeah, so I'm about to do this fight scene for Wario vs. Diddy Kong, and this is gonna be record battle. So let's actually come here. And now, this is how I usually do it. I have a theme set for it. And the theme, like the music, I have music set for the background. And I haven't really decided on which one I want to use. There are 3 different ones that I wanted to use in general. But I'm not sure if I want to use any. So right now I'm listening to the themes. I don't know whether to use Classic Wario Land or the there are 3 different things I wanted to use, and one of them was really good, and I was like, I want to use this for later. I also have other themes that I can use as well. Alright, I have another one. I'm still looking for the theme. There we go, found it. There you go. Alright, cool. So I have the fight scene now. I have the fight scene theme. And it has to serve a pace. Now, the pace of the song depends on what happens to the characters. And that's kind of my motif on how I would actually let this rock. I could use this. I could use the Large Fry Cook Boss theme. Or I could use something completely different, which is... It's not that bad. I probably could just use yeah. let's just do this. We're gonna use this theme. I'm going to stray away from what I normally do and just use one of the themes from the Fire Emblem stage, which is going to be Conquest Ablaze. Either that or Colosseum Medley or Duty Ablaze. Or I can play it safe and just I could play it safe and play a theme from Wario or play something from Diddy Kong series. Wario is fighting Diddy Kong, so I could just do nah, we're not gonna do that one. We're gonna let it rock. So my first idea is gonna come to true fruition. Perfect, okay. We're just gonna let this rock. Okay. Alright. So this is probably the one that I'd like to do the most. I have to remember where the characters were. Alright. So to save time, I usually pause. But before I continue on, I like to mess around and see how the character reacts to certain stuff. Like this. That's perfect, okay. Remember that the knockback is completely different, so things like this could happen. I have to do the same thing with Diddy Kong to figure it out. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm slowly starting to figure out what I can do at low percent into mid percent. But this is what I do first. I figure out what I can do at low percents to certain characters to start it off beforehand, and then we'll find out. So, here's Diddy Kong. And how I would probably open up the fight is I would have Wario do to nair, into backdash, into grab, into up throw. And this is at low percent. And maybe end that with up smash. It comes down and does that to back air. But that's at high percent though. That's the only reason why I could do that, hold that off, is if I can do that at high percent. So I have an idea. I do have an idea how this is going to play out. I just need to see how the 0.7 knockback would change things drastically. I can't think of it as like me doing Wario combos on Diddy Kong is going to make it look pretty good. So there's that. So we're gonna do the fight scene now since I have a feel for what the character can do at low percent and high percent, and I'll stop doing it after 150%. That's kind of what I usually do, not until 150%. Because at that point then I don't have the factoring of whatchamacallit. I have to make sure the characters stay on the stage because that is the objective of the game. And yeah. I have to make sure that they don't get sent too far out. So every single time the character gets sent out, I have to pause, switch controllers immediately, just to make sure that it doesn't work out. So here we go. Here's the first fight scene: Wario versus Diddy Kong.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, after that, I would have Diddy Kong come over here. Okay, here we go. After this, I have to dash. It's so hard. Okay, so it's not a lot of knockback. All right, okay. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I feel like I'd rather have a bunch of stocks and preemptively do stuff onto whatchamacallit than having low knockback would actually not work. Because I feel that this is only 0.7. This is only 0.7. Let me edit this real quick. Yeah, this is only 0.7. I think that's crazy. I will just keep it at 1% because I feel that combos in this game is, it's not like Smash 4 where you couldn't do combos at all and characters would get sent flying. This game promotes combos, so I have to at least keep that in mind. But there's no Final Smash meter, so that's perfectly fine. So now that this is actually, now that I'm going back to the old school way, if this doesn't work out, then I can definitely, indefinitely make this do two different things. No problem, dude. It's getting late. Get some sleep for one beat. Sleep 8 million year. Well, don't sleep that long, actually. Do not sleep that long. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, there he is. I just saw King of Mac in the chat. Oh, he's big. Ryu's about to destroy him. Okay, hold on. I have to re-record that because I was looking at Giga Mac.
No contest.
Oh my god. If I can show you that picture of Giga Mac. Oh, Giga Mac. Alright.
Stop the battle.
Stop the battle.
Wario.
Alright, and Decall.
Diddy Kong.
So let's rock this. Let's rock this actually.
3, 2, 1, go.
And have them switch places.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Oops. Okay, perfect. Just have them. Okay, alright, here we go. Trying to make sure that Diddy Kong comes back barreling onto the stage into Wario. Let me throw Wario onto the stage so that I can redo this. Okay, and there's that, and we'll have them start over again. I'm glad that that's actually happening, so there's that. Can't Diddy Kong do like a... No, not in this game. Okay, not in this game. Okay, I'm gonna re-record this. I have an idea.
No contest.
Okay, so it's not that long. It's probably only gonna be like maybe 4 minutes or 3 minutes. but I have an idea.
Start battle. Wario. Diddy Kong.
So like I said, I gotta pause in between for each character so that they don't go flying off the stage.
1, go.
So we come over here, over here. Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna upload. Gotta upload on the back throw so that I can get back to the stage. Okay, I wanna have him come over here. Come back over here. It's gonna be hard. Here we go. Okay, now we'll start over. I'll have both characters at lower percents. Here we go. All right. Okay, and we're gonna jump. One more time. I'm going back and forth because I feel like I don't want to have too much knockback. And it's the same problem. I don't want to have too much knockback, but I don't know how much too much knockback is. And I don't want to stray away from that. So we're probably just going to take it down to 0.8. Because I feel like I'm not making enough progress with combos and stuff like that, like how the fight should play out. It's just, I gotta go back and forth and experiment until I find it, because I haven't done a fight scene in this game yet. Once I get it though, I'm gonna start doing the box fighting, and I'm just gonna start with Diddy Kong opening up with the side B. After Diddy Kong opens up with side B, oh wait, hold on. After Diddy Kong opens up with side B, I'm going to let Wario do an offensive attack into Nair into a bunch of garbage, and then
Diddy Kong.
just gonna have Wario be defensive. I'm gonna let Wario be defensive just a little bit. So there's that. I specifically switched them too so that this wouldn't happen actually. So.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, after that, I should probably just like, hold on. Perfect, okay. I'm just gonna, okay, here we go. I have the brain. And Wario's just gonna, then Diddy Kong's gonna, well, first of all, I want Diddy Kong to actually come over here into, and Diddy Kong comes on, and then, okay, first things first, come here, and then I'm gonna, and then Diddy Kong's gonna walk up real slow like, and then Wario's gonna, and then Wario's gonna dash up, and then Diddy Kong's gonna, and then he's gonna get up, and that's the end of that scene. So that's the end of that. Okay, so I'm gonna, now I'll have Wario on the offensive since I beat him too. I'm going to do this, do this, do this, to, well, first things first. Do this, do this, do this. Wow, okay, I didn't make it. This, this. Okay, perfect. This is the thing that I was talking about last time. So, there, if I can get the second hit in there. There. This, dare, and dare into, and then I'm gonna redo that dash attack. To this, to this, into, I'm gonna get that into, oh wow, I messed up. Oops. Please. Into Wario's. Like, I want Wario to come over here, careening over here. Into back throw. To that, to that, to that. And then Diddy Kong will retaliate, and we'll start this fight over again, right there. Retaliate into forward tilt from Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong. Oh, get rid of this. Let's do this again. Attack Wario. He blocks it, and then I'm gonna down there. Now it's Wario's turn. I have to redo that there. Now it's Wario's turn. No. All right, I almost had it. Okay. And he's gonna. Okay. Or Diddy Kong. I'm very surprised that he didn't get sent out tumbling, but he didn't. Oh my god! How can that do so much knockback, but my down throw doesn't? perfect. Okay, I'll just have to do it like that. They come roll away right there, and this is it for the transition. And just like that. Okay, cool. Alright. And that's it for that.
Diddy Kong wins.
Yeah, dude. I think this is like, it's one thing about this is just that you have to be very creative, and I think being like understanding each of what the characters can do is very important. Very, very important. Okay. Okay, that was only 5 minutes, so that's not that bad. That's like, that can equate to 3 minutes of fighting time, or 2 minutes of fighting time, or 1. Okay, and we're going to have Diddy Kong transform into a Super Smasher, which is something that is canon to the series that I decided to transfer over. We talked about this last time. Super Smasher is basically just your powered up version. It is called Super Smash Brothers after all, so why not? Why not have little like junior Super Saiyans running around and stuff? Sin Spirits is on. I have to come back here though and do this again.
Start the battle. Diddy Kong. Three, two, one, go!
Okay. The concept of a Super Smasher is not like... Alright, so the concept of the Super Smasher is basically your drive and will to become a better fighter, and everyone has it. Everybody has it. Everyone can do it. Anyone can do it. It's not just someone with like a mental willpower that can't do it, you know, like, or you have to have some kind of training or dedication. You just have to train yourself to become that kind of level of strength. And there is no other level behind it except for just trying to make that that form stronger. And everyone's Super Smasher form is completely different from everybody else's. Now, the motif for mines is that it would be yellow, because that's the most basic, but for the case of Mario, his Super Smasher form would be... Oh, in this game, he doesn't have it. He does not have a Super Smasher form. So I would have to give him something like this. He doesn't have Fire Mario anymore, for some reason, which sucks. But this would be, for Luigi's case, it would be here. Because of that, I might not have to make Mario a Super Smasher anymore. Huh. But it's just like, you know, that fact that you have to train your body, yourself as a trophy to reach that level. Everyone has a different one, but like some Smashers in the series can transform, but they choose not to train their body to do that. Like, let's just Isabelle, for instance, she'll never fight. She can transform into a Super Smasher, but she just chooses not to train to get to that level, because everybody can become a Super Smash Brother. You're just a Smasher at that point, but when you're a Super Smash Brother, then you have that title of elitism. But here's the special case, since if there's anyone still watching besides my dog, Upsid, here's the thing. I decided to make certain characters have the ability to transform, and certain characters that haven't transformed yet, especially since it's been established since the beginning of time. And there's one character, there's a certain franchise that, even though it's been around since Melee, has not been able to transform into the Super Smasher no matter how hard, how long, and it's been the Fire Emblem franchise. And that is why you would think that Lucina, green-haired Lucina, would be the Super Smasher, but that's something completely different, and I'm not gonna say what it is. But yeah, they haven't figured out, they haven't transformed yet for obvious reasons that I will not explain. But like, their series franchise hasn't been able to transform, and because of them like, say for instance, a Smasher finally decides to, like, say for instance, Link decides to transform into a Super Smasher, right? He finally achieves that status, but all of a sudden he gets reset or killed. That means all that progress and all the memories that he's had, kind of like Tiger's World or Smash King's universe, where if a trophy is reset, they lose all that progress, and their basic stats of being, you know, Link, the trophy of Link, is reset to the beginning, and they have to relearn everything that they lost and relearn the world of Smash. But that's just what happens, though. The character can't transform anymore, so he has to start over from the beginning. But with the case of the Fire Emblem franchise, like, you would assume that Marth, who's been around since Melee, to transform, but he doesn't. But he doesn't. That's all I have to say. That's really all I have to say. The entire Fire Emblem franchise cannot transform into a Super Smasher for reasons that I will not explain until episode 1, where you will slowly, after episode 1, you will slowly realize what I'm talking about, but that's basically it. So what was I doing? Oh, having the biggest brain in the galaxy. Having the ginormous brain in the galaxy. Where is Diddy Kong? Here it is. So like, here's Diddy Kong, and this is his Super Smasher form that I wanted to give him. I wanted Diddy Kong to be the butt end joke of the Bound to Smash the first time around, but instead I didn't let that rock. It doesn't get explained until later, but for those that for these streams in general, for those that are watching in the stream chat and stuff like that, it's a little treat. It's a more of an incentive to why you'd learn. You'd learn eventually, but this is just like, it's just like, oh, I understand now what happens. Okay, so. Ooh, hold on. That was actually really good. I'm gonna clap this. Clap this real quick. Okay, alright, awesome. There we go. Come here. I dropped my controller because my pants are really slippery. But this is turning out really good. It's faster paced. Diddy Kong's doing more stuff. Another side B. It's a down smash. And then Wario's. And then we're going to do this, but this time, well, didn't get a chance. Diddy Kong. So, Diddy Kong's going to walk up. This time he's going to. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I really had it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna hit him too. Just so I can throw Wario. So I can be consistent. I pressed A, I swear. And then after that, redo this again. Oh wow, Warrior's at one stock. I have to re-record this again, so but that's fine. We'll re-record that, but that's closer to the pillar. I'll remember that.
Diddy Kong wins.
Nah, he wouldn't turn into a buffer Donkey Kong. I wouldn't do that. Like the concept of the Super Smasher is just like it's not mainly an enigma, but it's mostly just like a consistent reminder that, you know, certain characters have like it's just a form of respect and authority. Like
Wario.
Diddy Kong is alright. It doesn't say, I didn't put it in the script because I figured that it wouldn't be necessary. I did put it in the script. Diddy Kong isn't a top class, so Diddy Kong is an elite smasher, he's a top class smasher. But he still has a GSP way higher than Wario's, quote unquote. You know. Let me just hit you. Oh, we're trying to get there. I have to at least like Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Perfect. Get that ass in there. Get that ass in there. Alright, okay. Okay, I'm gonna rack up some damage to Diddy Kong so he can go flying. But that's kind of why I like the spirits. I'm gonna do this for a while. Yeah, but that's kind of why I need the spirits, because some spirits have different major effects that drastically change how certain characters will look and perform and all that stuff like that. Like there's a heavy samurai or a heavy unit from Fire Emblem. I forgot his name. Was Hector? Pretty sure it was Hector. Hector was a heavy armor, and he has invincible smash attacks, but his gimmick is that he's extremely slow. And that's perfect for a character that is underneath a spell, or a character that is under training, like say for instance they have training. Oh, can't have Diddy Kong die. Under training or something garbage like that, etc, etc. And that's kind of why I like that. That's actually pretty fair. Okay, cool. Alright, that's perfect. I'm gonna have Diddy Kong. I'm just gonna wait now. Now I have to play the waiting game, which sucks, because now I'm waiting for Waft. And that could be a minute in itself. Oh, I can't do that in this game. That's right. It's the only reason why I keep it around though is because mainly, okay, here we go. It's mainly because of the effect in the beginning until they get hit. And I don't really explain that, but like I wanted to have the spirit form stick around, but it's whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have this again. Zikong's gonna go flying. No! No!
Wario wins.
Okay, that's fair. Even though like literally a minute and a half of it is dedicated to charging Wario Waft. Probably gonna grab something to eat in a bit, actually. Like in about an hour and a half from now. Because I am almost at, after I'm done with this next fight scene, these two fight scenes are the one things that's going to keep me up for a while. If I record these fight scenes and they're finished, I'll be done. And then like after that's smooth sailing from there. But okay, let's re-record this because I have to keep this around. Let me just show another spirit since he's not going to be on camera. Like this is Supersonic, which is a completely different spirit. This is Impact Drum, Swim, and Heavy Super Smasher. Let me just find... here's the focus boost. Oops. Uh-oh. I have no idea. Oh, never heard of that. Oops. Didn't... Uh-oh. Oops. 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 Oh, no. So like, even after you hit Diddy Kong, it doesn't disappear. But that's that element though. But forget what I said about that earlier. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, certain spirits have different effects, but it's very hard to find out what they do unless you experiment yourself, and that's kind of why it's like you have to experiment yourself and take the time. There are a lot of spirits in this game too, main spirits and other spirits, because it's not Wario Man that's making Diddy Kong glow green, it's a side spirit that's making him glow green. Okay. Alright. I have 2 more scenes to do before the fight scene, or 3 more scenes to do before the fight scene. So let's go back to record R, quick record.
Start battle.
Okay, let's just double check real quick. I have to definitely re-check this out real quick. This is gonna be really good. Oh my god. You guys are not ready for this. The actual scene that goes on in between these it's gonna be spicy. Anyways, I have to record. For the sake of me, I'm going to record Lucina and Marth right now. I'm gonna do a fight scene for Lucina and Marth and get that out the way, because everything else after that is just everybody talking in between. But let's do that first. We're gonna get the fight scene for Marth and Lucina out the way, which is probably going to be a better idea than just keeping it around. And like I said before, I have no idea what theme I'm going to use for this one, because I know what theme I'm going to use for this, for the Wario fight. Okay, cool. I don't know whether or not to use Bomberman Generation boss theme. The Bomberman Generation boss theme has been something that I wanted to be a reoccurring thing just for Lucina, because Marth is alright. Okay, here's the thing. Because it's not really a story driven thing. For Lucina's battles, for the main characters' battles, when it comes to Lucina, Wario, or just when it comes to just Lucina, she will always get battle cards. Not a battle card as in indicating on what, you know, her stats are, but the opponent she's fighting. So before the fight would start, it would be the character that she's about to fight, a line that they would say, and then a pan crop of their name on the top left of the screen with their stats, their rank, and their stats, rank, and class. And that's it. And it'll just pan off to the right, and then the fight would start. So that's something that's something that I like. And I have to do this 3 times. So this fight in general is going to be done 3 times. It's going to be hard.
3, 2, 1, go!
And because Marth is the one that is the main fighter in these next 2 realms, is going to be the one that stays front. The one thing I can't stand about the Fire Emblem characters or the sword use in the game is that they always face a certain direction. Their back is always turned to the camera. So that's why they have a good side. Wario always has a good side, but these two don't. They always have a bad side. That sucks. Okay.
Come at me.
Alright.
I won't lose. I won't lose. This is it. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
I have to see how this would work.
This is it. I won't lose. Keep your eyes.
Yeah, that would work perfectly. This would work perfectly.
This is it. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, I'm not on record fight. Damn.
No contest.
Power scaling in the machinima. I think the power. Okay, there is a power scale, but it doesn't really get. Okay, I remember talking to you about this a while back, and it was about the certain power skills for certain other characters. But I mean, I do have there is a power level in this series, and it does not matter, but it is just there just to keep you as a reminder that, you know, it's there, you know what I mean? Like, just like Dragon Ball Z, where like power levels start to become obscure, power levels will always be, or GSP quote unquote, will always be in the series, and it has a certain stat rank before it is capped off, and like it's just like it starts to go off in the cusp of, you know, first class, elite, demigod, and god, which is where, you know, that's where, you know, the differences in borderline of like their skills and stuff like that and how strong they are. But there are very few, you know, smashers out there that consider themselves that are labeled as elite. Like, there is bottom, third, mid, high, and top tier classes, and those, all three of those are the ones that matter the most. But once you get into first class, those are the 4 or 5 smashers that can compete with the elite smashers, and the elite smashers are the ones that can compete with the demigod class and then god class. And it does matter. Like, the scale between demigod and god is huge, because the power level for a god, quote unquote, is 1500,000 or 15,000. 50,000, sorry, 50,000. That is the max. Like, I'm gonna post it in the chat real quick too. Like, it does not matter at all, but it will be there in cards. It will be there in, oh my god, it is labeled badly. It'll be there in cards. It will be there in I did it again. Okay, whatever. I'll just delete it. But there it is. It's right there. But like it'll be there. It's just like the scaling will not change, and a character's rank or GSP quote unquote cannot be measured unless you're a certain character that can sense power levels, or you can see it through a device that they have. Like Fox and Falco have scouters. They can sense power levels because of the devices that they have. I think. I have to check that actually. That's actually important. Pretty sure Fox has, yeah, they both have scouters. They both have scouters. These two characters and ostensibly Captain Falcon can actually read someone's power levels through the devices that they have. So can Rob and Mega Man and another character who can, and Samus, because they all have the visors that can, and the technology to do so. But then there's characters like Palutena and Robin and Ganondorf, and maybe Link and Zelda to an extent, and Mewtwo that can sense power levels, but they don't have just of a frame of how strong they are. It's not a ref number, it's just like you're as strong as so-and-so. And that's kind of where I stand on that. where like, you know, with the whole power scaling and stuff like that, because Lucina is a third class smasher, so is Wario. They're considered third class smashers, and their GSP both at the start of the series is 1500, and that's very low. That's 1500. That's extremely low. That's almost at the bottom tier, and bottom tier is where the majority of the world is, where it's just like the Mii fighters and stuff like that. Snake can too. Snake can too, but like, he doesn't have a visor. He has intel. He has like a little comb on his neck, so he can definitely figure that out. You're not wrong. Okay, let's get this fight underway then.
Lucina. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. Oh, perfect, actually. Alright, awesome.
I won't lose. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, hold on. Oh, this is hard. I'll have to restart it. I'm gonna restart the whole thing because I know exactly how I want this to fight. Because Martha's gonna take control of this whole fight. There's no way, like, Martha's exceedingly stronger than Lucina. Because Marth is a top class smasher. Like, there's no reason why Lucina should be fighting Marth. But she has been training for a month.
Lucina.
And there are techniques that smashers can use to boost their GSP. There are other techniques that smashers can definitely use to boost their GSP to make them stronger or to give them an edge. Their stickers still exist in this universe, and so do the stat badges. Those still exist. Those are one of the ways that they can do it, but there's also another way to channel your energy and to make it into a pseudo, quote-unquote, Super Smasher form, if that makes any sense. See where I'm going with this?
This is it. I won't lose. Keep your eyes open.
Oops. Oh, damn. Did you see that? Hold on. Alright, I just saw Marth do something I've never seen him before. That was like my chest hurts look. I haven't seen that in a while. Alright. Anyways, I need to use that. I need to see that again. Hold on. I'm looking at the stream just to see that animation. Ooh! Marth that looked really good. I want to use that. Okay. Anyways. See, I have to make sure I'm pressing down and B at the same time. Okay, alright, Lucina is at max rage, even though we're at whatchamacallit, I'd rather have that whatchamacallit. Alright, I'm gonna redo this fight because I have an idea of what to do, but I want
No contest.
Lucina to control the air and Marth to be more grounded. I realize that now. Brain is churning. The brain is a churning.
Stop battle. Fight. Lucina. Three, two, one, go!
Okay.
This is it! Keep your eyes open! Keep your eyes open! Keep your eyes open! I won't lose!
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me toss her over here now. Dang it. No, Marth! Ow! Alright, cool. And this is when I'll have Lucina start fighting a little bit before it starts to parry shit. Ah, come on. Come on, please, dude, don't ask for much. There's no way that that move is that bad. It's that bad, okay. Awesome. I have to do this again, so I'm going to take out Lucina. Awesome.
Game.
I live to fight again.
Alright. I have to record this, but regardless, I'm pretty sure this is actually, it's not that bad.
Stop the battle.
But you saw the pain reaction? Oh, I need that. I like that, and I need that. I need that in my life, actually. That parrying, like that right there, that animation where Marth was holding his gut after he got hit by the after he get by shield breaker. I need that because that's exactly what I need for the next fight, the next fight scene. I'm still gonna record this fight scene, however, but this is dialogue between these two.
3, 2, 1, go!
Take. Cha. This is it.
I cannot lose.
Okay. I have to wait for her to actually like do that thing where she touches her chest and takes a deep breath. I need that. Not that. I need the other one, please. No, come on, dude. Come on, do it for me. Let's go, Cena. Touch. Do the other animation. You know you want to. And it's been almost 30 seconds. Come on. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Alright.
I cannot lose.
Okay, awesome.
Game. Marth wins.
The day is mine.
Okay. Let's see. It's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's almost done. We're basically at the halfway point.
Marth. Lucina. Three, two, one, go!
I cannot lose. Come at me.
Keep your eyes open. I won't lose. I won't lose. Keep your eyes open. Cha.
Okay, alright. No, please. Okay, I'm gonna have them both start over.
Nice try. Nice try.
Oh wow, I'm trying to parry that. There we go. Oh no. Please. Okay, perfect, alright. I'm gonna kill myself. Please. Alright, we're gonna start over because I have too much percent. Okay, awesome. Take out that. That's up B. I didn't mean to actually do that. Oops, wrong one. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. This is gonna be great. Oh, dude, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Okay, cool. I think that's a little bit 5 minutes. Because, like, half of that is just me missing the part.
The day is mine.
Okay. This is probably, like, alright, okay. This is probably by far one of the better things or scenes that I've decided to write. And it's Lucina. Because, like, here's the thing. In Bound to Smash, when I introduced Lucina, she just had a conflict with Captain Falcon because that's how I saw the character when she got introduced in the game. She was fighting Captain Falcon. But in this game, she already fought Captain Falcon, or in this series, she's already fought Captain Falcon, and it's gonna be more of a motif of why Chrom is the way he is and all that stuff like that. Why he strives to be better, and why Lucina wants to be a better fighter as well. It's not because I want to be good because I want to be good for being good's sake. I want to be a better fighter to prove somebody wrong, and also want to defend for myself. Because let's just get this out the way. For lore sake purposes, it won't be really introduced until like Arc 2, but Captain Falcon and Chrom hate each other, and the reason why because of this is because he wasn't the main fighter roster. He was a bottom tier fighter. He was actually bottom, like literally the bottom of the roster fighter, because Captain Falcon fought Chrom when Chrom and Lucina were first introduced in Smash 4. Chrom got his ass beaten by Falcon. And so it was just a test of strength, and Chrom got destroyed by Captain Falcon, like completely, like literally one punch and Chrom was dead. Like he crumpled, and he couldn't do anything, and and Lucina was there just fighting Captain Falcon, and also got his ass beat, and also got her ass beat by Falcon. But here's the thing though. The reason why Lucina was the main fighter in the roster is because she at least almost landed hits on Falcon versus Chrom didn't even get the chance. And then Robin came and saved them. But you don't hear from Robin until Arc 2, and you understand why Chrom wants to fight, because he doesn't want to be embarrassed like that ever again, and wants to defend his daughter. His daughter shouldn't be defending him. It should be the other way around, right? So that's kind of that's the main reason why.
3, 2, 1, go!
The theme of the Braveheart and Strong. Pause this real quick so I can, because I have it already. I'm gonna make sure that this is actually done correctly. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ, she's fast. Okay, now Martha's already at that 5%, so I'm just gonna. I'm gonna have Marth come from the ground up. Okay, pause this real quick. Okay. Perfect. Alright. I have to. This is what I have to do. I have to redo this because Lucina's. Like, here's the thing. I can't take that away unless I make a completely different spirit. I don't want to do that right now. So instead, I'm probably just going to knock it down 3 pegs. This is when I can change the knockback. Something a lot more realistic for this. I'll have to remind myself to change it back to 8. But let's keep it at 0.5 because Lucina's gonna be the one fighting in this entire match the entire time. Like she's, this is her moment. This is my moment.
Start battle.
I appreciate it, dude. Like I just like making the fight scene come to life, and this making this come to life is just this is just all the labor work. Like that's why like I watch everything I possibly can about Smash Ultimate Machinima and Smash 4 Machinima and appreciate it because time and effort goes into it. No matter who does it or what does it at whatever skill level, you can always ask to help or something like that, you know. And that's why I don't really like. That's why I take criticism so well. I feel because it doesn't really bother me because I want this series to be as good or better than Smash King because I grew up with Smash King. Like Smash King was my shit when I was growing up, you know. So was all the Brawl Machinima and stuff like that. We're talking about like way back in 2008, 2009, like way back 2008, 2008, 2007. So that's basically what I try to strive to do and do something else and tell a story of my own. But making this and doing it like in live and stuff like that with no context, so you don't hear anything, but you know that these characters are gonna fight, but you don't know what they say. You know what I mean?
3,
Pretty good.
1,
Alright.
go!
Okay, alright. Oops. Got to this. Here we go. Ooh, dang. She's flying. I'm gonna up tilt him again so that I can get him up here. Dang, he's actually good. Just too much percent. I think it's too low. Like, I have to find a middle ground. Their 0.8 was too much because the character Marth was starting to fly across the stage around. I think I'll put it at 6. No, 7. Put it at 7 because it drastically changes. Like, I was at almost at 400% and nothing bad happened until later. So I'm gonna change that. It's probably going based off of like how much knockback is based off of percentage and not by the gross knockback or the BGS. So I'm probably just gonna take it up to 7 for now. I'll knock it down a peg. Because it's just because like the character, like Lucina's, because Lucina does so much damage, and like I said, I don't really feel like going back to the spirit log and then delete this and then recreate it because I'd have to figure that out. See if that actually drastically changes something, but we'll have to see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Jesus, I didn't get a chance to even roll. Oops. Okay, but before I continue though, he's almost at max rage. I'm gonna have Lucina float over and Marth dodge. Marth dodge. And then I'm going to have her immediately land. And then do this, into this. And now I have to kill Marth. I'll be fine just doing this to a non-extensive way, I guess. This, into this, to this, to this, to this, to Crescent Slash. And once the Crescent Slash, I want to have Crescent Slash send them in the air. There we go. Perfect. I'll have Dolphin Slash like. I know down tilt will send them into tumble. Yeah. 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 Man, get over there. Then we'll have. Oh, that's not Marth. And I'm gonna have Marth after this one dash up immediately. I have to have him dash up. Okay, alright. I have to figure out the last thing I have to do. Okay, now that those two collective scenes are finished, now this is something completely different that I have to let myself know in the future for tomorrow morning when I do record this, or tomorrow when I stream and record this. I'm going to taunt.
Start the battle.
It's just a big indication. I haven't looked at chat in a minute. I've been so focused. Yeah, man, it's a lot of work though. It's a lot of work. Like I've been trying to do this, but like realistically, a machinima will take about a month span when it comes to like a month span. Like for when it takes like 2 months. Like realistically altogether, we're talking about like realistically 2 months. So like you're writing the script, revising the script, and then if you haven't decided to do so, making your intro, making your outro, making trailers, a bunch of other stuff like that. Like, I've been working on this for about like 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm going to be working on it back to back tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday is going to be the most revival, or the most, what's it called? Review that I'm going to do, just to make sure that everything is perfect. And it's just that I would just rather make sure that everything is as perfect as it can possibly be for the time being at my skill level, and hopefully that it can go up in a direction. Oh, hi Tiger. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Anyways, but yeah, back to the planet. Yeah, so now that that's finished, I have to remind myself that.
This is it.
Come at me.
Keep your eyes open. I won't lose. This is it.
Come at me.
I won't lose.
Huh,
I won't lose.
I just realized that.
I won't lose.
That's funny. I won't lose, I cannot lose. That's something that I will have to remind myself about. I'll remind myself that. They both have the same side tone when it comes to like what they say. Very interesting. Okay, anyways. So this is a completely different one, like I said. I'm gonna give Marth leeway. Definitely gonna give Marth leeway. How you doing tonight? Oh, that was supposed to be that. It's supposed to be side B. Oops. Eek. Oh, Jesus. Alright. She went absolutely nowhere. He went somewhere. Jesus, did you see how much damage that did? Anyways. Should probably have him do something else, like this into... Alright, okay, hold on. I'd rather him throw her up, do this, forward throw, to Lucina going into tech. Okay, and then this will... It's going back and forth, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. Jesus! I'm upset. Perfect, okay. Come on, baby. Fuck, I was not ready. Alright, I have to still get him in the crumple, but that's what I'm trying to do. When he's crumpled down like that. Crumple. Perfect. I think that's perfect. Okay, I'm getting more consistently now. I do have to create a different spirit though, just to keep the whatchamacallit, but other than that, I'm pretty sure I can do that later. I'll do that later. I have to just remember what it is though, like, and if I can couple it with something else, like, is the reason why, like, whatchamacallit, the spirit is, like, actually floating around, like the reason why is it the way it is, like, beforehand, like, if it wasn't level 99, it wouldn't glow, now it does, so it's just, I might have to tweak around it for a bit. Yeah, anyways, have more health edge. So it's gonna cut back. I should probably redo that one. Turn around. There we go. I can't do that though. This makes me so mad. I would. Ooh. And then. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that as that. Does that, then just oh, if I can, and have her run over, him grab her, forward throw. Roll forward, grab, down throw. And then he's just gonna sit there. I have an idea. Biggest brain bust. Sit there. It's gonna get up. There we go. And that's gonna transition to the next scene. Alright. And that's it. Ooh, almost died. This ain't... Get out of here. Die, please. Okay.
This is the Hero King?
Damn, tell it, Lucina. Fuck yeah. Speak to me. So yeah. What's going on, Tigra? I'm just recording a bunch of stuff. I was actually talking about, What was I talking about earlier, actually? I was talking about a bunch of lore stuff earlier, actually. But that's the lore. I need this.
Mark. Lucina.
Why did you get off? Alright, now I have only one more fight scene to do after this, and that is that long dragged out garbage, just to make sure it's fine, and to make sure it's okay. I'm going to continue to pan back and forth, and there we go. Alright, Joker, come here. Okay. Perfect. Alright. I should probably have Agar on him. On her, excuse me. Let me get Arsene. Can I have Arsene, please? One Arsene, please. I think it's just only like one hit. Let me get one Arsene. Ooh. Arsene, please. Perfect. Alright. Assign B. Alright, and now we can do this. The reason why I bring this up is because the characters' faces drastically change because of the effect of them being like poisoned or having Agar on. I could be wrong right now though, because I don't think it really matters for the grab. No, it does not. It does not matter. Okay, just. But I will. Hold on. But hold on. Wait. There we go. And perfect. It's right here. You see it. It's like the face changes. But for me, this is perfect. I need this shit. That right there is something I need. But that's something later on in the Force, though. Okay, maybe I can just and then okay, perfect. Get back, Joker. You're not needed. But I kind of needed that just to see if that would make a difference, though. Alright, it didn't really make a difference, but I'm glad that I tested it out for at least the face, or not the face, the what's it called? For the facial change, because the facial change does drastically change characters' like emotions, in my opinion. But the only thing that sucks about it is that they have that little disgusting energy around it. That's the only thing I really hate about that.
I cannot afford to lose.
That's about it. Can we please save the replay? Please, please let me, please, Grandpa. Why? Oh well, whatever. Well, I had re-recorded, it's whatever. It's okay. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Happens very rarely too.
Lucina.
Happens extremely rarely. It's almost there though. Let me just do the same thing again like I said last time and just rack up that damage. Break Bowser's back. I need to make that level actually my Super Mario level. Super Mario Maker level. It's basically you go an entire gauntlet. Not a gauntlet, you go through an entire level powerless and then you fight Bowser at the end. And you have to just drop the thump on his back and that's the level. Bowser's back. Because me and my friends were working on it too. Okay. I like the little indication that the grab is about to release when the character starts flashing white over time. Like you can faintly see it. You can faintly see it through more. Like it's just like he's struggling to get off, starting to get loose, and then it's gonna let go right now. I called that a million years ago. If you use it during gameplay, you won't be able to save the replay afterwards. Oh, because use the camera controls. I see, says the blind man. Okay, okay, okay. I had no idea. Okay. I had no idea. Okay. I will remember that. Galaxy Brain activated.
I cannot afford to lose.
I have no idea. Well, you learn something every day. I'm pretty hungry though. Well, the sooner I get this fight scene finished, which is almost done, the better.
Stop battle. Lucina. Lucina. March.
Black Sash will remember that. my entire brain has swollen up. The reason why the asteroid, like the reason why there's an asteroid belt, is because my brain is so big. I really need a little bit more damage on me. Oh no, not me. Yeah. Blah, blah. Do-do-do-do-do. Blah, blah. Do-do-do-do. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm back in 1%. Okay. Jesus. If I do that, he might die. Hold on. Wait. He might actually die. Now he will die. I'm 100% certain he will die. Hold on. I'm happy. That is me. I honestly thought he was dead. No, I pressed the wrong... I was ready, dude. So ready. For my sake, though, just in case. We almost had it, man. We'll get him next time. Hold on. Speeding up the process. Perfect. I really wish I could use the camera, but I can't because I have to just let it off. I have an idea. After that, I'm probably just gonna let this do. I'll restart, but hold on. I'll restart this, but hold on. I need to make sure that, like, this is gonna be fantastic or not. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, keep it. The ground. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, I have an idea.
No contest.
I just need to make sure that that happened, because like I thought that was her up throw that dragged them up and then set them down and then grabbed them up, but her down throw just just the throw down. Scrunch.
Lucina. Mark. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Not yet. Okay. Waiting for tumble. There it is. Okay. Speeding up process. I need to do that, but let's just have that right there, and then and then we'll start over from there. From there, we can start over. Okay. Because I'm gonna have her run the fuck out of the Marth. So it's gonna. Okay, and then I'm going to have a transition from that to. Okay, hold on. Let's just do this real quick. I'm gonna kill him again because it's gonna be really easy. It's just a simple combo. I'm gonna save the replay no matter what. But oh, nope. Okay, we have one more try of this. And then we're gonna continue it with and then we're going to continue it with we almost have it. Okay. Oh, Marth! Please, I need you a little bit. No! Okay, that's fine.
I won.
Eat it, racist. What did it say? Oh, that's a good question. There are clones in this game. There's only 2 pairs though, 3 pairs, 4 pairs, 5 pairs. And technically if you're gonna count Mario and Luigi, but I'm not gonna go into detail. Oh wow, it's almost 2. I've been doing this for a minute.
3, 2, 1, go!
was over here last time. Just gonna get up. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna throw him over there, and I'm gonna have him. No, not you, being dip. You. I'm gonna have him get up, and then. Oh, I missed it. I almost had it. Almost had it. So close, dude. So close. I'm gonna have him get up, and right when he get up. Let go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna have that go transit to this. I'm missing a timing. Perfect. Now I'm gonna have him die. So that I can go here. I need to have him thrown up in the air with more damage. Trying to think really. That's a good down air, but I don't think it's like it's overkill at that point because he's almost dead. So let's do this again. Tried to do it down there. We'll do this again. I'm glad that the side B still is a thing. Okay, now I have to make sure. Is there a back roll for Lucina in 10-chick situation where it can actually be used to do a thing? Because that was the entire combo, and it's gonna really affect the garbage. But let me just make sure. More. Almost there. Ah, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's right, dude. It's non-existent. I have to stop this. Yep. I have to keep going. I have to go back.
This is the Hero King?
Colonists. I wouldn't say so. I mean, like, like I said before, the reason why he's calling Lucina a clone, and the reason why he's acts the way he is because of a reason. And it's just it's gonna be worth the wait while. It's gonna be worth the wait while. When it is revealed, it's gonna be worth it. Oh. No, the one thing I dislike about this is that you saw those custom stages, obviously, and I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to use these custom stages, but then you realize you can't really do anything that much with them, except for just like pan them for a long hallway. And that sucks. But I think that's an intentional design flaw that they just left out. Okay. I think that is the last of that though, but I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I think I'm gonna hit the hay for tonight. see how much I've covered and write it down somewhere so that I don't have to suddenly
3,
forget.
2, 1.
Even though that's like 12 hours from now, it's still. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go sleep 3. Alright. I'm just making sure, trying to remember the last thing that happened besides that. Okay, so she just basically did this to Marth. I'm just gonna do a little bit more damage to him. Just doing this one more time just to make sure for plausible reasons. More damage. I need more damage than that. Perfect. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, one more time. One more time. Don't die. Oh. Yeah. I agree.
I cannot afford to lose.
Alright, that's good right now for that scene, for the fight scene. And that's taken care of. Alright. So I might add more to the fight scene because it is an important scene. Do one more thing, and I should double check real quick to the replays. See how much I have. Okay. Awesome. Okay. All of this is very important, especially now that I have this right here. That's that. I have to roll for a certain thing. All this is at the arena. Perfect. Alright. Cool. But this is where I last left off. I had to re-record Mario vs. Pac-Man, which is right here. I have King Me introduced and a bunch of other characters. So far, so good. So far, so good. Alright, I have enough. I need that though, but let's do this real quick since this is going to be the last thing I'm going to do. But this is how I find out whether or not spirits are worth my time. Like, this is the focus boost. Obviously, the one thing that's making this stand out the most is Quickman, because he's the one that has the quote-unquote like that effect that makes the character stand out. But then you have Shadow, you have Supersonic. Let's take a look at Supersonic, and we're going to test it. Supersonic is green, and that's because of the movement speed buff from Quickman. Here is this. This is just the same thing. It's sword equipped impact run. This is impact run. Over time, the character will have impact run. This is by default, and I kind of need that. This is the heavy garbage I was talking about, where a character has 8 million, is weight 8 million pounds. Give it to Bowser or K-Rool or anybody else that just has like, that you just want to like have a sort of a weird effect of like them have weight traded clothes on, or that's the effect of the garbage like that, and they can't really jump that high. Or gravity. Could be gravity. Could just make that bullshit up. But anyways, but I'll have to test that out next time. Next time when I stream for before the next period of releasing the next episode, I'll probably just go through spirit boards and try to find the best of everything realistically to try to make the character stand up, because there are obviously spirits that can allow the character to glow and gleam in certain way, shape, or form. Even though I've already done this, even though I've already hurt myself. Do you see this? Do you see that? You see that? Don't hate yourself like I did. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. I spent a day playing this game. Don't be dumb. Like me. But yeah, I think that's it realistically. That's it, yeah. I talked about lore. I talked about a bunch of other stuff. I'm pretty sure that is everything. I don't want to record anything else until tomorrow because the rest is just a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I have everything finished for tonight. I've finished the fight scenes. Tomorrow I'm going to go over the other areas and roll for this Arena Fox in for a certain layout. I'm pretty sure that is exactly everything I need to take care of. Yep, I think that is it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything. I have all of that taken care of. Yeah, that's it. So, I'm gonna hit the hay because I have work tomorrow morning at 9. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow and talk more or do more of this, but it's just basically gonna be just me just rolling for Arena Fox for the right stage and then going into whatchamacallit. So there's that. But for those that are still here, I appreciate you coming into the stream. It means a whole lot to me. The Shinema community, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys coming, and the Shinema Moonbase, thanks everybody that's been here. Tigra, huge fan. Huge fan. But before I leave, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a treat since you guys are still here and talk about episode 0. And just basically, I'm not gonna spoil a bunch of garbage. I'm just gonna basically just get this like not the premise, but mostly I'll just give a character card. Why not? Let's just do one character card. Let's do his Lucina character card and get that one out the way. Actually, nah. I'll save that for next time. I'll save that for next time, actually. You know what? No. I will save that for next time. Stream was great. I'll be back tomorrow to finish it up, and I'll also stream it, but I'll also talk about a bunch of other stuff as well if you guys want to. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm going to pass out now. I'm going to go to bed hungry, I guess. It was lots of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys then.